Hey everybody, Jazz again. So, as mentioned in Module 4, we'll be completing the accounting cycle with closing entries. And with that, you should be able to complete 90% of your assignment number one. Um, the important thing to remember is that you're only closing temporary accounts. So, basically, everything that shows up on the income statement as well as the withdrawals account, they will be closed. And make sure that you understand that process really well. You use the income summary account for both revenues and expenses, and it's a contra account. So basically, because expenses have a debit balance, you transfer that to income summary with a credit, and then it transferred over to the capital account, and vice versa for revenues. So have some fun with that. Um, I'm gonna focus on this video. The focus will be on the midterm essay. This one is not as challenging as the assignment number one, um, but it's also worth more. So that kind of works in your favor as well. If you look at the rubric, about 15% of the assignment or the 15% weight for your grade, 15 out of 25 is for identifying the issues, making recommendations, and 10% is for having good presentation. And by that, I mean having good structure to your letter or memo. And yeah, it shouldn't take you very long, but there's a lot to go through here. So I will just give you a brief overview of what you're doing. You're looking at a startup business, Jing's Bells, and she's kind of been inspired to um, decorate up those bikes from her friends and family. And she has her kid brother who's working with her. And you can kind of go through the issues that we have here um, without going into too much detail, of course, so you have something to work with. For example, she's using her mom's credit card, right? That's really a payable for her. She owed that money back. So you can talk about that. You can talk about her market, her marketing, her customer base. The financial reporting issue here in terms of tracking exactly what's on the books and what her business owes and all of that. So you can talk about that. Um, Tracking Tom's hours and the rate that she's paying him. You can talk about that and see if there's some ethical issues there. Um, yeah, there's some more issues here with not keeping proper records and also keeping in touch with customers, right? Having good business practices, you can talk about that. Buying a car, right? What the implication of that might be for the business, as well as financial reporting. Um, what kind of how would their business strategy change? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Right. So there's a lot to kind of work through here. Right. You can take different approaches. I encourage you to check out the rubric, which I touched on very briefly. But yeah, there's many different ways to get marks, so you don't have to worry about getting everything perfect. And generally speaking, my students tend to do quite well at this. So I don't think it will be necessarily something that you get overly stressed over. But again, if any questions or concerns come up, please do reach out. I'm always here to help you. And yeah, we're almost halfway through the course, so hang in there. Right after this, week four, we're pretty much at week five, which is the last week before your midterm assessments. So I will keep in touch with you with these videos and also office hours and also the discussion board. So try to use all those tools that are available to you. And yeah, keep going.